Hey, what is up, guys? MLS Rocks here, bringing you something a little different than what I usually do. I usually do gaming. I know you guys want to see more, probably Gmod, more FIFA, more Xbox, PS3, and PS4 gameplay. But a lot of people have been asking me over on Twitch, how do I live stream with my terrible computer? Now, most of you probably will know this, but I have a pretty shit computer. What I want to do. I have a pretty shit computer. So it's not very bad. It's a Core i5 processor. It used to have 8 gigs of RAM. It went down. And it's a Sony CPU 2.4 gigahertz. It's pretty good. It's pretty good processor and everything. But yeah, it's just not the best one for streaming. So a lot of you have been asking me, what do you do to your OBS to make it like not lag? And that's a very good question, guys. So let's get by all the basics and all this bullshit. You can have the shittiest computer and you can still live stream as good as I do. So here is my settings. Let's just skip all that shit. We're gonna go straight into the settings tab and we're gonna click setting. So yeah, do all this shit, whatever you think is good for you. I'm not gonna show you all that. But encoding, I use encoder. I use X264. Make sure you have use CBR clicked off, and this is up to you. Make sure you have enable CBR padding and enable use custom buffer size. So this and this is all up to your internet. So I have 11.7. I'll have a screenshot of my my upload speed. It could go down, it could go up. It depends who's using my internet. But I have 11 upload speed megabytes, so 11.7 megabytes per second. I don't use half of that. I use a little bit of that because I have also my family who uses my internet, and I don't want to take up all the upload speed, or else shit just goes down the drain with my internet. Alright, so just make sure you know what your internet speed is and multiply that by whatever it is. I don't know what it is. But yeah, that's what you need to do. If you're at 11, make sure it's half of what that is. Or if you're at 6, put it at 3000, or all that shit. And then in audio encoding, I use AAC. Put bitrate at 128. Format doesn't matter about the format. Well, I use 48 gigahertz. And stereo, channel, always put on stereo. Next, you have your broadcast settings. Here is your broadcast settings. You can do all this. This is the normal stuff, how to do this. I'll have a link in the description of how to set this all up. Next, what you want to do is go to video. As you can see, my video is pretty shit, but I have custom. What you want to do is put 1280p by 720, and your aspect ratio should automatically switch to 16 by 9. You don't need to click a monitor. You want to click resolution. If you have a crappy computer, I would recommend going down the list until you find the best one that fits your computer. Alright, so for me I use 1024 by 576, but today I decided to use 1280 by 720. It worked okay. A little bit of lag, but it was fine. Next, what you want to do is put 30 FPS. Now, most videos would say to put 60. But that's simply not the case. You don't want your computer working at the hardest. I understand that. But by default, Twitch will automatically lower your FPS to 30. It doesn't matter if you have it at 60 or it'll automatically lower it to 30. So yeah, just keep it on 30. Next, you want to disable your arrow. So this is just like, how my taskbar looks a little different. Yeah. Next, you want to go to audio. Audio is pretty self-explanatory. Set up your audio and everything, and all that shit. You want to go to hotkeys. Hotkeys, if you're advanced, you can do all this, but I don't do that. I just use the default stuff. Next, hotkeys, sorry, and then you want to go to advanced. You make sure you have use multi-thread optimizations on, and put it on normal. Scene buffering, put on 400 milliseconds. And video, you want to put to CPU preset. It will come automatically default to faster. I use very fast. This just tells you how much computer space is going to use, how much RAM is going to use, and it will make the game faster, but it will make your computer a lot slower in time. So I put it on very fast just to make it what's recommended. For me, that's what I use, and that's the good thing. You might want to play around with this setting. Maybe go like ultra fast at first, and then keep going down if you think your computer can handle it. But if it can't, just use whatever you like, and then use CFR. Check that off, and everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Quick sync. This is if you're advanced, you can obviously do this yourself, but I'm not that advanced. Microphone nose gate. Pretty self-explanatory. If you are advanced, use this again if you know what you are doing. Next, you want to go to screen switcher. This is just up to you, whatever you like. It's pretty self-explanatory this as well. And click OK, and then I'm probably gonna drop in frames, but if you just click on here, this could show up and all that stuff, and it looks pretty nice when you're playing a game. And my viewers telling me, wow, your stream's gone up in a little bit, and then like all that stuff. And you want to just click on save just to make sure that you have everything. Then you're all set to start live streaming. Now, oh, one more thing. If you are live streaming, say Xbox, which I usually do, but for some reason it's not showing up here. So if you are live streaming Xbox or PS3 or PS4 or Xbox One or any game that requires an OEM device or Elgato recording device, I would recommend doing this. Now, even if you're not recording Xbox or PS3 games or PS4 games or Xbox One games, you just want to quickly just go here, go to your computer little area, go to system properties, and this is where we were before, checking your speed and shit. You want to go to advanced system properties, you want to go to settings, and now usually default will let Windows choose what's best for my computer. Now that's not the case. You want to go for just for best performance, and then click apply, and this should take a couple seconds. Yeah, and then look how shitty your computer looks now. This is why I recommend using your when you're using it with Xbox, is no one will be able to see this. But I do use this when I stream, and I haven't had anybody see this because I don't really let them see the taskbar and shit. But yeah, that's if you like to do that, you could do that. It's not recommended, but it just makes everything so much more faster. Like, look at this. Like, look how much shit is unchecked. Now, if I go for adjust best performance, look how much shit is going to be checked. But I'm going to let Windows decide for me. I'm going to go back to my default one. And click OK. And then when you're done now that, you can start streaming, and your computer, I don't want to exit, everything looks so much better. You can now start streaming, doing whatever you like. Recording, I'll have another video for recording. I think it's the same concept, but a lot better. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and also hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. And also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/teamonpc. Peace out, guys.